Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to our one region challenge in Timberwolf Mountain. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff to get straightened out here. We just arrived at this little cabin on the lake. Late at night. And I want to go ahead and sleep. So I think all I'm going to do tonight... I'm actually curious to see... I don't know if there's any way I can test the... Well, let's see. So this fire says it's giving me plus 20. If I look at my feels like 17. So it should feel like -3 with no fire, and then the bed will give me plus 5. So I should be safe. I can also craft... I think I could quickly craft an improvised head wrap, and that would give me an extra degree. So I shouldn't need the fire to sleep overnight. But for right now, let's grab a piece of cedar. We'll just throw a little more fuel on this fire. And let's go ahead and do the couple of things that I wanted to do during the night here. I'm just going to get a little bit of water going while I work on these. I believe I only have the 2 rabbits. The third one got away from me. Alright, so let's harvest everything off of here. Okay, and then while I'm waiting for the rest of this water to finish, just go ahead and craft a tea. Go ahead and prepare some of our birch bark. I think that actually takes less time than the other one. Yeah, only 5 minutes. Alright, so that's done. Let's get the pot off of there for right now. Go ahead and start cooking one of these up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, let's see here. What else do I need to do? So that's an extra hatchet. Hacksaw's in pretty bad
I
shape.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's pretty unfortunate. The firearm cleaning kit we'll probably go ahead and use. Let me just pick that up. Unless that was a duplicate. Looks like that's the only one I've got. Get rid of this worst condition hunting knife.
Anything right now.
Leave that one around. Oh yeah, and we're planning to stay well fed, so let's go ahead and eat a little bit of... What kind of food do I have available? Go ahead and eat this chocolate bar. I'm gonna eat this before it drops down to 20. I'm gonna eat that a little bit closer to bed, though. Both of those can be cooked for a little bit of cooking experience. Alright, let me actually take that back off the fire. Once that one's done, I'll cook the rest of the meat while I craft my head wrap. Alright, so we'll cook that. We'll make one more water. While those are going, let's go to the clothing section and I'm gonna make an improvised head wrap.
Man, I am too tired to think straight.
Alright, so we can go and wear that. And let's see. Those are slightly better. bunch of this stuff needs to be repaired. That would give me a pretty big boost if I repaired my wool sweater. Okay, so I think that's everything.
Yeah, this
Go ahead
pack
and
is getting kind of heavy.
put this over there so I can't lose track of it easily. We can just go ahead and place some water on the ground, since I made a little bit too much. Okay, and just to double check, this feels like 32. So it still feels like about -3 without the fire bonus. I guess because it's a little bit later at night now. Alright, I think we're ready. Go ahead and eat these. Could give me food poisoning. Got lucky though, or at least not unlucky. Hop off with a couple more cattail stalks. Okay, let's grab a torch off of here, put that out. And I think I'm just going to sleep for 2 hours. Go ahead and drink some water. I want to give it a chance. Yeah, see, because now it's a blizzard, so now I'm worried. Yeah, now it's -4. I'll still sleep for 2 hours at a time. There's not really any point in sleeping longer than that. Don't like that music, but I appear to be fine. Let's continue doing... Yeah, okay, so now it's getting to where it's the coldest. But it's almost morning. So I'm going to hope that I don't have to start this fire back up. Alright, well we made it to morning. Let's just sleep for 1 hour since we're now at a -1 feels like. Hoping it's about to warm back up a little bit and I won't need this fire. Yeah, we barely lost anything and now it's back to -5. Alright, 2 more hours. I don't need to sleep much longer, but I should at least get to maybe mid-morning. Well, there's a blizzard. I do want to spend some time repairing my clothing. I have a lot of tasks I can do in here. I can break down all this wood. I can craft another improvised head wrap if I want. I can repair my other clothing. Just trying to decide, based on the time of day it is, I think I'll get 2 more hours of sleep. Ooh. No, 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 no. Oh, it's really cold now. Alright, so I need to be really careful then. I cannot afford to sleep in here for long periods of time unless I have that fire going. I had no idea it would be that bad. Alright, well there's no point in sleeping then. Let's just go ahead and work on some more of my clothing items. Let's do another improvised head wrap craft. Alright, and then repairing this would take another... That's an hour. That's way too long. I just have to go ahead and start that fire. No point in going outside. Yeah, my clothing is just terrible. Let's go ahead and step over here, and I want to drop my extra clothing that I'm not going to be wearing. Let's just take stock of every category here. Alright, so I can leave this cedar, although I'm probably about to burn it. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these matches. They're all wood matches. And leave some of these teas behind. Put those back on the back there. Sorry for the slight delay while I put everything away. Okay, we're gonna need a fire. Let's go ahead and do that. Got 14 torches on me. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Alright, using my torch, and I guess we use my... Well, we want a long fire anyway. Go ahead and use cedar. Let's use one piece of coal. That'll get this nice and warm. Now, does that keep the whole house warm? Looks like it. Okay, so that's all fine. Clothing is fine now. Still need to repair it. We're okay on food. I'll probably use these for the warming up buff. Right, so my revolver could probably be repaired a few times. Not absolutely critical right now, though. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of water. And I think I'm going to harvest the ingredients off of these. So the hide takes 30 minutes with a knife. I have to use a tool because it's frozen. Alright. 40 minutes to get both the hide and the guts. Still got plenty of time on here. Okay, now the hide can be gotten in 10 more minutes by hand. Guts are definitely more efficient with the knife. Alright, I'll just do the whole thing with the knife. Alright, not a lot of room to store stuff in here, so I guess I'll put the pelts over here as well. Can these fit up on the shelf? Perfect. Come on, you know you want to. Alright, whatever. Only one per shelf, I guess. Alright, that'll be done in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and break this down. Alright, what else do I want to do? Definitely one of my priorities for today, in addition to going out and harvesting that deer, I need to get as much firewood as I can, because I'm going to run out pretty soon here. Let's carry a little more coal with me. And I'm going to go... Let's see, did I already refresh this? No. Alright, let's just start another batch of water. Throw my last piece of cedar on there. Let's drop some of those bad torches over here that I'm not going to want. Looks like we can get rid of everything from 29 down. Alright, I'm tempted to go out into the blizzard and try to get some stuff done. As long as I stay on the lake, I should be safe, and I could, like, pick all the cattails. It'll wear my clothing down some, but... Let's see, 40 minutes until that's done. Let's try to get a clothing repair done. I think the most important thing... I don't know if I have any leather. I do not. I guess this is in pretty bad shape. Wow, this is terrible. Is that even worth it? I guess I'll do it. I have 2 sewing kits, so... And I've got plenty of cloth right now. Alright, that has a bunch more time on it. Let's just go ahead and get another hour of sleep so that I have plenty of energy if this blizzard ever ends. Wow, this thing is really just going to last all day, isn't it? No real point in making more water now. I guess what I could do is, okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go try to harvest some of that deer in the, just while it's frozen out in the blizzard. So we'll need to make, to do these peaches. That'll give me the warming up buff, and we'll just run over there and get some of the deer and then come back. That way I won't have to waste the good weather later on just standing around at the deer. Plus, there shouldn't be any wolves out and about right now. Alright, let's see. How much time is left on this? Ooh, only 15 minutes. Let's do that. Let's see, in the 15 minutes it takes to make that, we can get another piece of reclaimed wood here. Alright, let's take that. Let's throw one piece of coal and a reclaimed wood on there. Okay, so that's going to be hot for a while. But I'll get lost out here. I'm gonna try to keep the edge of the lake in sight. Oh, I'm losing my temperature fast. Let's go ahead and eat that. But that didn't give me as much warming up buff as I thought it would. Well, at the very least, I can get some cattails harvested. I'm not really confident about finding that deer, but we'll see, I guess. I think it's over on the other side of this. Somewhere, yep, right here. Okay. Well, let's at least try to get... Wait, why is it not letting me... What? Seriously? I can't interact with it at all. It doesn't even bring up the prompt. I mean, I have the tools to harvest it when it's frozen, and even if I didn't, it should still show me the prompts to try to harvest it. Alright, well, we're doing stuff that would ordinarily take up a bunch of useful time, so at least I'm getting something productive done here.
So cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
I don't remember if I left anything going on the fire. If I did, it was probably water. But I left the fire with about 2 hours on it. Alright, I'm afraid I'll get lost if I go too far that way. So let's head back along here. And then we can just follow this coast back. Try to stay with the lake on my right here. Just look for sticks up in here. A little extra fuel to keep my fire going. Is this still the lake here? I'm confused as to where I am. Go back up around this way and try to head back down to the lake. Blizzard seems to be ending. Good timing, because I feel like I got really lost here somehow. There's a bear over that way. I can't see it at all. Visibility is terrible. I feel like I'm hearing multiple animals around. There's a bear over there that might still be following me. Something up here sounded like it died? Maybe? So this looks like a birch forest. Where's all the birch bark? There's a deer. We've got a wing over here. Alright, here's my birch bark. Gonna take some damage, but it's fine. Wait, this looks really familiar from a long time ago, but this can't possibly be the same place. Right? Okay, so we came from that direction. We try to get back. Oh, it's really late. Wasted the whole day on that stupid blizzard. Why do I feel like this is the place that I was at ages ago, and there was a bear and a moose and a bunch of wolves, and I got chased to a cave over there? I mean, that can't be right, can it? Oh my goodness, please be good. Good. Yes, 76%. Alright, I'm not going to open these right now, but we're in business. We have a hacksaw that we can open containers with. I might just try to head straight back up to the summit now. Oh, that's so good. Alright, so there is a bear. I'll keep my distance from him now. I think I hear a wolf munching away on something up here. Yeah, it sounds like it. Bear's just down there. Okay, I won out. Definitely a wolf over there. Go down past this bear. Okay, so there's a big birch forest here. This probably isn't
Tired.
the same place as before because I don't think there's any sign of a cave. Although, I don't know. There could be a cave up there. Hopefully this isn't the bear's cave. Better have my bedroll on me.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, this is the bear cave. The bear is quite a ways away. Let me just step in here for a minute. It doesn't look like there's anything interesting in here for me. Okay, so this isn't the same location as before. Now, my best guess is that I came from over that way. I mean, we can't be that far from the lake, so it shouldn't be too hard to find my way back. Maybe that's optimistic. At least I managed to fully tire myself out. Now we can go sleep again.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
How is this possible?
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Okay, so if there's a big ravine back here, and I definitely came from this side, then the lake must be up there somewhere. Unless, did I somehow get so turned around that I need to be over there somewhere? Okay, so my guess is I started over there and came through this way. Alright, probably time to start thinking about what my emergency options are. So I have a revolver and a flare gun for wildlife. I have a stim for extra stamina. Probably have enough cloth and sticks for a snow shelter if I absolutely need to hole up somewhere. I've got a decent amount of fuel on me. I did leave a bunch of coal at the hut though because I didn't think I would be away from it. Alright, let me step over this ridge and see if I can see the lake. Looks like there's a low point up over this ridge, so maybe the lake is down in here. Okay, this looks good. There's the log. There's my deer. Okay. Ooh, hypothermia risk is really high. Let's see. So right now it's at 84%. Let's just see how that progresses. By the time I get to the fishing hut, If it's too high, it looks like I won't make it all the way back, I'll start a fire there. $84 to $86. Yeah, I need to make a fire in the fishing hut. If not before.
So tired.
Okay, my stamina is fully used up. Oh, I really don't want to let myself get hypothermia. But I'm so close to this hut, and I feel like it's a lot safer to start my fire there in case the wind picks up again. Alright, let's just go straight there. Let's light a torch. We use accelerant if we have it. Okay. Torch. Start a fire. Torch, not birch bark. Accelerant, cedar, that's fine. Okay. 100% chance. Let's throw a piece of coal on there for the warmth. And a few sticks. Come on, get warm. Okay, I'm only at 94%, so I should be fine. That was a little close. Alright, I already got everything from in here. So, let's see, while I'm warming up. Oh, all my clothing got really wet, too. It's just wet, not frozen. Alright. So, let's go ahead and do some more repairs. I feel like this is a good item to repair. That'll take an hour.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
What are you guys running from? Oh, it's an aurora. That's not what I meant to do. Trying to escape out of my food that I ate there. I mean, I guess there's no reason I can't just sleep in here. Walking back to the, walking back to the hut during an aurora might be pretty risky. Don't hear any footsteps. Just a little nervous because of my low condition, but yeah, I also won't be able to transport my fire because of this wind. Well, this is an awkward position. Really prefer to be eating that deer meat right now. Okay, let's go with this plan. I'm going to crouch here, use up a little bit more of this time on the fire, repairing clothing, and I'm going to try to make it back. Let's see, repairing this, that will use the maximum amount, so I don't want to do that yet. Those got worn down a bunch in the blizzard. see, what else gives a high bonus? I'm probably going to lose these boots. This gives a 1 degree bonus. Let's go ahead and do this. Just an hour left on the fire. I'm gonna head back into the cabin. I've got a bunch more resources there. I'll feel more comfortable trying to sleep there. Alright. It sounds like the wind has died down a little. I hear a wolf. Does he realize I'm here? I hear wolves, but where the heck are they? Okay, there's one. He's coming after me. Alright, I think this is way too risky. Yeah, at the very least, I'm going to have to sleep for an hour in here. Get a little bit of energy so that I can run if I want to get back. Alright, torch, cattail head, and a stick. I think that wolf tried to charge me and then realized he couldn't reach me.
Why didn't that work?
Well, I thought that I would be able to reach a point to end this episode fairly quickly. I guess technically if I sleep for an hour, that'll create a save point. But we'll just be leaving it a little bit unclear as to whether I'm going to make it out of here. Alright, let's do this. So I need to place this down. What's my temperature right now? Close enough. Although I'd prefer to get slightly warmer. Let's throw 1 or 2 more sticks on here. Go ahead and heat up this birch bark tea. Alright, I should be able to grab one last torch off of there. And we just have to deal with the Aurora wolves. take that. Actually, no, I can just go ahead and drink it because I'm not fully warm anyway. Plus, I'm mostly just having this to get a little bit of my condition back since I let it go so far. Alright, now if a wolf comes after me, I can run. There is a wolf up there. I might have to pull the revolver out and shoot this guy. Recover some of my stamina here. I think he might be after me now.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
Pretty nerve-wracking. But we are now safe. Alright. Man, I don't have much fuel. Feels like -2 in here. That's with the torch bonus.
Fire. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and use my torch, cattail head, and a stick. I think what I'm going to do is cook up a bunch of the birch bark. I'm going to sleep for an hour at a time at night and also drink birch bark. And hopefully that'll give me enough condition that I won't need to actually sleep through the night. We're going to have to find a warmer place to sleep because it's not sustainable for me to stay here unless I spend a lot of time harvesting firewood maybe throughout the day. But I just don't have enough fuel. Let's just go ahead and make one of those. Then while those are going, we can make at least 2 birch bark. Have enough water. Alright, my clothing is all dried out. The fire is currently 14 degrees. So that means it feels like about -5 right now. But I am going to be fully warmed up at the end of this. Alright, let's just wait for that to be ready. We can grab that. Sounds like the wind is picking up. Man, I'm just not sure what to do. If it wasn't an aurora, I'd go outside with a tea and harvest firewood. Keep my fire going that way. I feel like what I really need is better clothing. And the only way I'm going to get that is if I go up to the summit with my new hacksaw. I know that's one of the things that can spawn from those cargo containers. Alright, I need to stop being so indecisive. Let's go with the plan where I'm going to go ahead and sleep for an hour. Go ahead and make up some water while I'm waiting. A ½ liter in each of these. That should give us an hour of sleep. And then based on what the weather looks like, I'll decide how I want to proceed from here. Okay, so feels like 8. The fire is still giving 14, so it's like -6 without the fire. But the wind has died down. So I think I'm going to assume that I'll be safe. Alright, let's just munch down on some cattails, and I'm going to go ahead and sleep. While I'm doing that, I can just go ahead and make this pork and beans as well. The warming up buff won't hurt since I'm going to be sleeping without a fire. Alright, and hopefully I'll be allowed to go harvest that deer tomorrow. It's pretty irritating that it didn't let me interact with it. I think that's going to be done just before this fire goes out. Got enough water on me. Pretty good with all this stuff. I don't need 2 cans. Just leave an extra can by the fire. Alright, let's just sleep for... I'm gonna play it safe and just go for... Well, I've got the warming up buff, so we'll sleep for 2 hours. I really don't like it when it plays that music. Even though everything's fine. Makes it sound like things are just terrible. Alright, feels like -8, so I'll risk sleeping for 1 hour. Let's drink 1 birch bark first. So give me a little bit of my condition back. I'm essentially going to be using up all my birch bark instead of keeping a fire going. Because I really don't want to spend the fuel right now. And I'm probably going to wake up completely cold from this hour of sleep. Oh, no. Although it did get even colder. Let's just go ahead and sleep for 1 more hour. Alright, so now it's going to be getting to the point where I'm freezing, so I'm going to have to start a fire and go in and do some stuff today. And then I might even come back in the middle of the day and come back and do some stuff to get, like, maybe by then I'll be able to sleep and I won't need to be warm, but that's going to throw my sleep schedule off. I don't know. It's tough to say. I'll save it for the next episode. I'm definitely feeling like this is not a great place for me to stay long term without clothing.
Oh, so cold.
Before we end this episode, I just want to think about this for a little bit.
Looks like I survived another night.
There's a body somewhere, I think. No, those are just flying overhead. So over there is the wing. There is a cargo container there. And there's other cargo containers I've seen. If we step back inside here and just look at the map for a second. So here's the wing. There's 2 cargo containers. The engine doesn't appear to have any cargo containers near it. But it looks like there's a path from the wing up this way. We'd get to this engine, which has 2 more cargo containers. And then It looks like I'll be able to get up to near the summit where there should be another climb like over here somewhere. That'll let me get back up to the high point where I can then climb up to the summit. But maybe we'll just go ahead and travel. I really want to get that deer first. Alright, I think I have a plan of action. I'm really glad that I found the second hacksaw. That makes me feel really good about this run. When I found this the first time, I was really worried that that would just ruin this whole experience. Because not being able to use this to open any of the cargoes, like, I probably would have tried. But then it could just not work, and then I'd be stuck with no hacksaw, and that would have been awful. So at the very least, it seems like we have a run here. I've just got to get organized here. Hopefully the weather holds today and I can actually make some forward progress instead of just holding steady. Alright, well, I've talked for long enough. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.